What is the deep fundamental function of the brain? Ask yourself this question. I've got 5 minutes more. If you ask yourself that question, not dependent on what others say, on their answer, their ideas and suppositions and theories, but when you begin to inquire very, very deeply the fundamental activity which is essential, what is it doing? What does it want? You understand? Is it just survival? Here in this country, you will survive very well. Is it just survival? Just to live in this perpetual conflict, division, quarrels? Is it to act and function within its own conditioning? Is it to live perpetually in some form of illusion? And therefore, always slightly neurotic, unbalanced, as most people are? If it's none of these things, obviously it's not, then what is its function? Please, we are asking these questions of ourselves. The speaker is not putting the question to you and for you to wait his answer. We'll go into it. We'll go into very, very deeply. But you cannot wait for him to tell you. Then it is like there is nothing. It's as good as any other idea. But if you really want to find out what is the deep function of the brain, and is the brain different from the mind? Or are they both the same? Or when the brain is unconditioned, thoroughly, completely, then the mind can act upon the brain, which will go into all this. But one has to be very, very clear. Where its physical, necessary activities must exist, the technological, physical, earning a livelihood and so on, there it must. That's one of its great activities. But if the other activity is contrary to that, then there must be perpetual imbalance. So the first thing is to find out if the brain can be unconditioned. We were talking the other day to some scientists, one doctor and all the rest of it. God, how many specialists there are in the world. One is thankful, one is not. One is just an ordinary person. All the rest of it. We were discussing about this fact in New York 2 months ago. Whether the brain cells which are conditioned, whether those brain cells can bring about a mutation in themselves. Not genetically, all the rest of it, but in living, daily living, can there be a mutation in the brain cells? If not, we are condemned forever. Live in our conditioning. Therefore, perpetual conflict. And therefore, no peace at all. Right? So please, we must stop now and we'll go on tomorrow and inquire what is the deep function of the brain.